This video is going to be kind of long. Sorry, guys. Hello, everybody. It is Pride Month. It is June. It is the time of the gays. And it is also my 1 year anniversary on YouTube in 2 days. So on June 4th, 2018, I uploaded my first video, which was a pink drag makeup tutorial. It wasn't really that good. It was 15-minute time lapse of no talking, bad lighting, and a bunch of other stuff that wasn't good. But today, we're actually going to be using the same palette that I used for that one, which is the Profusion Conceal palette and the Morphe 35B. I would use another palette that I have that would be perfect for this, but I think we all know why I can't do that. So anyway, I need a haircut, so that's why my hair looks so bad. I just wet it and put it up. But yeah, catch me in a couple seconds. I need to wet my sponges, and we will start on this transformation. I'm back. So I just washed all, like 6 of my sponges, except for my Real Technique sponge, which I should be using, but I lost it 2 days after I bought it. So, whatever, I guess. But, yeah. I'm using my Jeffree Star sponges, my AOA sponge, which is suddenly very nice. It wasn't this nice before, so I don't know what happened to that. And my brand new Morphe sponge, which is so iconic and beautiful. I should need to throw away and get a new one, but go off, I guess. And then my Jeffree Star sponge. And my beauty blender, which I probably already said, but I don't remember. I'm honestly stalling because I don't know what I'm doing. I keep forgetting, but okay. So first off, I'm gonna use this new product that I found at the drugstore. Fit Me, Dewy, and Smooth. I can't afford to buy Pro Glow because it is wildly expensive for no reason. So I'm using the generic version. I wonder if I should draw my eyebrows on. Probably not. Okay, I need to get my freaking hairbrush. Okay, so I found that. That was good. My back, if my head itches. So, time to get started, ladies. So I'm gonna be using the Dewy and Smooth foundation, Fit Me foundation from Maybelline. This is sort of a drag tutorial, but I think we all know that. I just didn't know what drag was, so. Okay, what sponge should I use? I'm gonna use my Shop Miss A. Why am I talking so quietly? I'm gonna use my Shop Miss A beauty sponge. I need a haircut so bad. Jeez Louise. And just apply this all over the face. Oh, I definitely moisturized and used Professional in the video, but I didn't right now. So how's everyone doing? I don't know why I always ask that, like basically all of my videos. But, you know, I'm just genuinely concerned, I guess. I'm an upstanding citizen. This is kind of everything. I'm low-key gagged, sister. Ooh. I was gonna film something really cool yesterday with my friend, but he was unable to come over, so eventually he's going to be over here. We're going to be icons together. Need some more. I'm actually going to put Matte and Poreless in the shade 235 on my neck. That's a lot. Probably shouldn't have done that much, but I don't know if I guess Gordon. Why does this shirt make me look so bad? I don't understand. It's kind of annoying. Okay, these two products are not mixing. Oops. Let me get some more dewy and smooth. There we go. Anyway, why is the freaking Pro Glow so expensive? L'Oreal DM me because I'm mad. Oh, I recently learned this trick of applying my concealer on natural makeup days, applying my concealer with my fingers, which I mean I feel like people have been doing like they've been new, but I just recently learned that it's really good for me. So see, you might be asking, Gordon, why are you using a dewy foundation when you're doing a drag look? Here's the thing. Don't ask me because I don't know. Big shout out to Andy for never wanting to come on my channel. Like, literally, I text her, like, every day. And Grace. So, you ladies know who you are. Hope you enjoy being degenerates. Catch me outside, sister. I mean, this thing. Using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I believe I might have used no, you know what? I used the Maybelline one. The one that's, how do I put this? Bad. So we won't be using it in this tutorial. And you might be thinking, Gordon, didn't you just say that you're putting this on with that you like to apply your concealer with your fingers? Yes. But this applicator is really good at distributing product, so. And I'm going to be adding Shape Tape in a second, so. Chill out, sis. So are we allowed to say sis anymore? Like S-I-S? Because like that's technically a part of the forbidden word, but. I don't know, whatever. So recently been considering growing my eyebrows back. Comment down below whether or not you want me to have my eyebrows back. Honestly, comment anything that's not negative because I really like reading your comments. I mean, heck, crap. I usually like to cream contour first. But I forget because I never cream contour anymore. So let me go into my palette. I don't want to like cream contour too super hard because then it will be too difficult to blend out properly. Because what I do is I cream contour first and then I cream highlight. And what that does is makes sure that the contour is blended out, and then the highlight can bring it. The highlight is less messy than contour, so I don't know. It's just something I like to do. So I might have to re-highlight my forehead, but I'm not sure yet. Using a Morphe limited edition brush. Now this video that we're recreating was a time when I couldn't afford beauty blenders, which is good because beauty blenders are garbage. Literally, this is the worst sponge I've ever used in my life. It's dry, it's porous, but like in a nasty, gross way. So, kind of mad about it, but whatever. See, I wish I had my rotating sponge because I love that, how it blends, but don't have one because I lost it. I need to buy another one. Or just find the one I lost because it's in my house. Why is this beauty blender like taking off foundation? That's so cool. Let me try my Jeffree Star sponge, which is really tough. I feel like maybe I need to break it in more. Do you see it? Like, there's a straight in. Right there, it takes off the product. So aggravating. Jeez. See, this is why I should blend out my concealer with my brush, or with my fingers, but I forgot to do that. So I'm basically what we would call a bad person. Oh, wig. What is this product's problem? Like, what's happening? Why is it doing that? It's literally probably because of the sponges that I'm using. Like, why are these things so freaking gross? Speaking of gross, I need a haircut so freaking bad. It's not even funny anymore. I'm going to Fit Me in the shade Light, but this is darker than my skin, so I'm not really sure what's light, but I go off Maybelline, I guess. Like, this is literally what? It's literally not even dark, or not even light, but go off. Oh, it's ooh. Wow, it's super matte. I've never used this powder before, by the way. Let me not use a sponge. Let me use in all the non-highlight areas. This is literally like a contour color. Look how freaking. I'll need to powder with the Coty Airspun after this to make up for it. You know what? I'm actually gonna cut powder with the Coty Airspun now. Why am I talking so quiet? Like, usually I'm loud and annoying, and here I am today. Like, so this has nothing to do with anything that I just said, but just remember this Pride Month that if you don't like trans people, don't go to Pride. You're trash. If you're just a fag hag who wants to get on the party and be with your little GBF, you do not belong at Pride. You are a guest. All straight people are a guest in our space. As gay people, so just respect trans people this year. Like, people are literally, trans people are being like beheaded and killed and raped, and not even killed, they're being brutalized and murdered. Like, it's unacceptable. And I know this is like a really hard topic to talk about, and like it's really deep, but this is something I'm very not educated. I'm very invested in, and I want to say right now, if you do not like trans people, first of all, unsubscribe to my channel, because this is a trans-friendly safe zone. I don't know why I said friendly safe, but this is a trans-friendly zone. Trans people are welcome here. Trans people are able to flourish on this page. I will be having a lot of trans people on my channel. And not for clout, not for anything, except to get their message out there. Because trans people are real people, trans people are valid people. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. That we literally owe, as gay people, we owe pride to trans people. Like, trans people threw the first, literally, like, it's a joke and everything, but trans people threw the first brick at Stonewall. Marsha P. Johnson was a trans woman of color and a drag queen and a sex worker. They started Pride. Like, white gays had nothing to do with Pride. With starting Pride anyway. Like, literally everyone contributes to Pride, but the starting factor was transgender women of color, and you need to respect that or get off my channel. So, this is not a joke. I'm not being funny. This is something that I'm very invested in and I believe in. So if you don't like trans people, leave right now. On a lighter note, I'm really excited to go to Pride this year. I'm not entirely sure I'll be able to go because I don't really like parades and I don't really like events like that. I don't know, it's really weird to explain to other people because they're like, what's your problem? But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of being around large groups of people, but maybe I think I have to go this year just to make a political statement. Because recently I've been thinking, and it's like really scaring me, honestly. Like the activist mommy, that horrible, horrible person who canceled Selena T. West's drag show at the library in Delaware. That woman is a beacon of just hatred and malice. And people like her make me want to be an activist. But they also make me want to recline and go back into the shadows and not be out there because gay people and queer people as a whole are under attack right now. And more than ever, we're just like with the Trump administration and all the extra stuff about trans people can't fight the military and don't ask, don't tell, and now trans people can be rejected by doctors because of being trans, and that's ridiculous. Like, if a doctor let a trans person die on their operating table because they're trans, that doctor should be in jail for a hate crime. And that's just my 2 cents, and you don't like it, I'm sorry. But these people, the difference between a lot of young people and the older generations is that the older generations hate progression and they just don't like it. But they go out and vote, and like the younger people are not voting. And like, I'm scared to vote. I don't know how to do it. I'm anxious about it. But I'm going to do it this year because I need to, because, or not next year, in the next presidential election, because it's so dangerous for mostly everybody in this country right now. It's so important to vote. And I know this is supposed to be like a lighthearted video, but voting is so important to me and to a lot of my friends who are people of color, transgender, even like deaf people that I know. We're all under fire, and we need to like come together. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's hard for me to articulate this kind of thing, but I feel very strongly about it. And if I was a more well-spoken person, I would be out there. But anyway, rant over. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Let me let this dry for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I had a little deep rumination for a couple minutes about things that I'm angry about, and now we're going to do blush. So this is a Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, because I am an icon. Color icon. Kind of good. It's so funny to hear people be like, oh, I wish it was like the 1950s again. Because the style was just like so cute and all. Yeah, and black people were illegal, and gay people were illegal, and trans people were illegal, and all that fun stuff. Remember a couple minutes ago when I said my rant was over? It's not. Because I think it's time to be controversial and like speak out. So I guess riddled throughout this, there's going to be a lot of me being angry, and if you don't like it, there's an unsubscribe button right there, and you can unsubscribe from me, because if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. For some reason, I always forget to do blush. I'm shocked that I did it today, honestly. I think it's really important to commemorate the people who started the Pride movement, including Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, and obviously Pikachu, who threw the first thunderbolt at Stonewall, and Pikachu is the reason we have gay rights right now, so. Why am I using this bronzer? This bronzer from Wild MegaGlo is so shimmery. It's kind of weird, but go off, I guess. You know what? No, I don't like that. I'm gonna go into my pan of bronzer. Actually, you know what? Maybe that bronzer was kind of good. A drinking game every time I say bronzer. I'm going to go into a palette that I'm not going to name. I'm going to this shade that may or may not be called Code James. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I don't even know who this James person is. So, you know, kind of weird, but. Oh. Evie Oddly won season 11 of Drag Race, so. RuPaul finally made the right decision. Freaking took forever, but here we are. Oh my god, I'm going to bake underneath my contour, which is something I haven't done in forever. So I start from the top of my ear right here to my lip. Trying to get it off my under eyes so I don't like burn in the oven. You can see it catching on my hairs. I'm kind of gagged, honestly. I low-key did that thing. So I'm going to bake for a while and get back to you, I guess. Okay, so I didn't end up baking for as long as I wanted to, or as long as I was going to. As long as I made it sound like I was going to. So we're just gonna, well, actually we're gonna take my big fan brush. This cost $1 and it's so soft. So Maggie, if you're watching this, this one that's for you, girl. Kind of skinny. Oh, going into Petal, or I keep calling it Petal Glow. It's Blossom Glow from Wet n Wild. I'm gonna be very gentle and highlight my nose. And just so you know, sponging. Maybe I just don't like any of the sponges that I use except for the Real Techniques one. But sponging the setting spray into your face, it's a bad idea. My under eyes are so gross currently. Oh, I'm using the ColourPop pressed highlighter, or Super Shock pearlized highlighter in the shade Lunch Money. Sorry, what? And now I'm going to take my... See, these are my two favorite highlighting brushes. Where do you go now? The Wet n Wild Pro 77 Dragon Brush and the Y14 from Morphe. Love these ones. I'm going to use this one today. This one's a good packer highlighting brush, and the Y14 is a better, softer highlighting brush. And see, I'm tapping it on, and then barely. Yeah, I just realized, I bet it's this lavender spray that's disrupting my foundation, because recently I've been like, why won't my foundation look good anymore? And it's, I think it might be, I just thought of this. Maybe it's because I bought that spray, and maybe it's not good for my skin. Because I used to use the green one, and this is a new, I bought this one recently, like very recently. I should have bought the orange one, but I wasn't thinking about it, so. Coming into the 35B. So what this is a pink cut crease with a blue inner corner, which was the surprise we talked about earlier. I know I use this brush. I know I use this brush. Use this brush. This brush. This brush. This brush. And this brush for sure. So using an M505, I'm gonna go into this pink shade. You know, the other day I literally realized like what transition colors were, because I was looking at this picture of me in a red halo eye. Shocker, obviously. And I was like, why does it look so unblended on the edges? And I was like, oh, that's what a transition shade is for. I didn't prime my eyes. Damn it. Okay. Well, whatever. And obviously this is going to be a more draggy version of that one because I know what I'm doing now. So, you know. I just realized this is kind of like trans solidarity because it's pink and blue. So I'm giving trans people everything they want. Remember that video? I'm gonna give, wait, let me do it. I'm gonna give the gays everything they want. Oh, and this is the first non-Halo Y I'm doing in a long time on my channel, so I bet you guys are really excited. So now I'm gonna go into this hot pink. This video is gonna be kind of long. Sorry, guys. My nose is actually so skinny. There's one person I know who's gonna watch this and be like, and I'm gonna be like, kind of good. I want to deepen it out a little bit, so I'm gonna go into the shade. You know, the last time someone used the 35B was when Fairest used it on our collab video in December, which is like the funniest video on the internet, so I recommend watching it. That completely changes my, oh my gosh. That completely changes my eye shape. That's crazy. Wow. So skinny, so famous, so iconic. Let's use my Luxie brush. And I'm low-key gonna go into a white that is unnamed. I couldn't tell you what palette it's from. I'm racking my brain. I can't even think about it, so. I can't wait to be famous. You know what I mean? Like, one of my videos is eventually gonna, excuse me, it's eventually gonna like blow up. And I'm gonna get super famous. And then I'm gonna meet Kim Kardashian. And then she's gonna make me a skinny legend. But yeah, I literally am so excited to be famous. And like, have fans and people who look up to me. Did I snap? Holy crap. Am I an icon? Hi. I'm going to now use a... I'm very bitter about the fact that Jeffree Star hasn't made more of these. I'm going to use a Jeffree Star highlighter, which is the one I used in the original video, called Deep Freeze. It's tragic, but, you know, beauty is pain, I guess. Holy crap. I kind of did that. Let's be real, guys. How did I do that? I didn't even mean to. It's literally pink, white, and blue, which is the transgender flag of pride. So, what? I'm gonna use a pink shadow underneath my eye. And I'm just gonna do it for normal under eye shadow. I'm not gonna do anything ridiculous. I'm gonna do that. I mixed the hot pink with the transition shade. I'm giving you realness. Like, hello. Gordon said trans rights. I'm actually gonna use this color shifting why did my voice whistle so hard when I said shifting? This color shifting Wet n Wild highlighter that goes from white to gold, or white to blue, and put it to mix the white and the blue together. And that is doing exactly what I wanted to do. See, it like, it's really hard to see on camera. But it's like a duochrome, so it's mixing with the white and the blue and making it meld and mesh together. See, I was gonna buy that new blue gloss from Jeffree Star, and then I saw the swatches, and I was like, no. Why do I look so ratchet every time I do a really good video? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply lashes off camera, and then, yeah, apply lashes and lips off camera, and then come back. So this video is not like a million years long, because it's looking like it's going to be. Sister. Ladies is what I meant to say the whole time. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I just got a call from the police that I'm going to prison because I literally snatched bald millions of people across the world with this look. So I'm sorry if you're part of those people who has now died. Rest in peace, gone but not forgotten. Thank you so much for your contribution to the gays this Pride Month. Thanks for shopping with us. Have a great day. And happy Pride Month. Make sure you subscribe. Imagine being as hot as me. Like, are you kidding me? Models everywhere are shaking, trembling.